Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading for January 17th to January 23rd. So we're in Mercury retrograde this week, so it's going to be a time for you of releasing, letting go of the past. But I also feel as though you are going to feel much lighter, where you're going to have more clear focus on where you want to be and where you want to go from here. And this hope card just kept falling out for you as I was shuffling your deck. It fell out maybe like 6 or 7 times. I feel like your intuition is really, really strong right now. I feel like a lot of you are going to be getting a lot of downloads, messages, guidance. It's almost like the antenna. Your crown chakra and your third eye is going to be very sharp. And that is leading you to your path. It's guiding you to where you need to be next. And interestingly enough, what I saw was a lot of you might be starting to do things that you really didn't think that you'd be doing. Like you're going to be surprising yourself. There's also going to be unexpected opportunities or unexpected detours and offers that are going to come towards you, that it's just going to be something that's going to expand your mind and something you just didn't think of, but you end up really loving or you end up really liking, and it ends up really resonating with you. So that's going to show up here for some of you as well. And what I'm also seeing is this week might be a time of surrender and letting go of a lot of things that are just not serving you anymore. And I'm feeling like that's going to happen mainly on an emotional level. And so that will help you to also make some adjustments and shifts on the physical realm as well. But I feel like this is mostly emotional, and I'm seeing this really strong letting go. I really feel like it's like you're ready to let go. It's time for you to let go of something. And I feel like you're going to strongly feel that, like you're going to keep picking up on that as you go throughout your week. Like when you're just, doing the mundane everyday things, there's going to be underneath this feeling of, I'm ready to let this go. It's time for me to let this go. I'm ready for something new, for something different. And I'm hearing conversations. So some of you may be having conversations with others, but I almost kind of feel like you're having a conversation with yourself. Like you're talking to yourself. Like there's this internal dialogue that you're having with yourself. And it's almost as if you're having that internal dialogue in order to really process something that you're ready to put down or let go of. And again, this may not resonate with everybody. This, if it doesn't, don't make it fit. But this is coming up very strongly. And it's almost as if some of you are also, it's a little bit unknown what's ahead of you, but you are so tuned in that you're trusting the path ahead. You're trusting that, and I feel like it's more than trust. It's a inner knowing. Like you just know in your heart, in your soul that there's something waiting for you. There's something on the other end. There's something on the other side. And I'm hearing courage to let go. It could be courage to let go of what is, standing in the middle of what's on the other side. And I'm also seeing adventure. I feel like a lot of you might be also embarking on some new adventures, or what would feel like an adventure for you. And what I'm hearing also or seeing is traveling light. So as you're going through this time of releasing your baggage, metaphorically speaking, your baggage is getting lighter and lighter and lighter. So by the time you reach this adventure, this new path, this new journey of yours, it's like you are light and free and you're ready to go. There's nothing like holding you back. There's nothing pulling at you anymore. And you're going through this process. And I feel like it happens in waves. You'll get through like these bursts of energy, and then you'll kind of retreat and go into this space of reflection and releasing. And then, you kind of get like another burst. So that's what I'm kind of seeing this week for you, Aquarius. Okay. But I feel like you just have so much beautiful stuff coming up here for you. You're coming out of the dark. I feel like it's time to come out of the dark, or time to come out of something, like being raised out of something. Yeah. Okay, let's go into this week here. This is probably one of my favorite cards, by the way. I love this card. Okay. Oh, love that. 10 of Cups. Okay, so significant relationship here. What do we need to know about the 10 of Cups for Aquarius? Partnership. There's a bond, a kind of strong bond. Okay, conversations. So some of you may be having some important conversations. I'm seeing chatting online. So maybe some of you are meeting or like talking to someone or conversing with someone online. And it could be something that has the potential for a long-term, fulfilling, happy relationship. And I'm also seeing that this relationship, if this feels like it's budding or it's new, I'm hearing community, so something about community. So maybe you're finding someone in your community. And it feels as though this relationship also there's a lot of depth, connected on a very deep level. Like it's more than what meets the eye. It's more than what's on the surface. Let's clarify the 10 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. See, that Death card is all about transformation. It's that healing. It's that releasing. I feel like some of you are in between two worlds, or you're transitioning from one stage in your life to another, and perhaps this new stage has a lot to do with maybe a new relationship, a connection, and also community. So maybe just new people in general. There's like your soul tribe. That's coming up really strongly these days, the soul tribe. But yeah, community, conversations, connecting with people who have very similar ideals or beliefs, or just the way that you see the world, like you see the world in the same way, you believe in the same things, kind of thing. We have one more for the Death card for Aquarius. But there's something really beautiful emerging in terms of relationship here for you, Aquarius. This 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, there's that collaboration. This is also surrounded by work as well. So maybe some of you are going to meet someone through work, or meet someone through this community of work. There's also recognition, validation, wanting to collaborate with others. We have one more. I feel like there's one more here. I'm seeing moving. Some of you may be moving. Like physically moving. 7 of Wands. Okay, so boundaries. Setting strong boundaries. Actually, with the 7 of Wands, I'm hearing opening up, actually. Like you're kind of opening up from setting building some walls around. Okay, so some of you might be meeting some people that help you to bring down your walls. with that Seven of Wands. It's like you might have, really set strong boundaries with the right kinds of people, but some of you may also be meeting new people that help you to come out of this, maybe come out of your shell or come out of some kind of like wall that we've kind of built around ourselves to protect ourselves. So that's kind of happening here. There's like a couple of different things happening here in terms of other people and relationships. There is a lot of releasing, letting the past go, and that is inviting in newer connections with building a community, and also maybe meeting like a significant relationship, something that's really deep, something that is, I can just keep hearing bond, like there's a really deep bond. So that feels really special here. Okay. So let's go into the middle of the week. Middle of the week for Aquarius. Wow, look at that. Lovers. Okay, so yeah, some of you are going to meet someone really special. I can just feel it. The Temperance is all about patience and balance as well. So again, there's that surrender, like needing things to happen in their own time and needing things to happen in their own way. They're drawing my attention to how she's just sitting there with both birds, and like one is flying and the other one is sitting. So it's almost as if she's just allowing the birds to do as they please. She's holding the space for them, and they're free to come, they're free to go. Right? So there is this surrender, or like this allowing things to be what they are. So I feel like relationships are playing a huge role this week for you, Aquarius, as well. We have the Ace of Wands as well. So this is also the beginning of something passionate. That's the Ace of Wands. It's a passionate new beginning. It has a lot of potential. I'm hearing a lot to learn, a lot to grow. There's a lot of potential for growth. Yeah. And a lot to nurture. There's a new adventure ahead here. And we have the King of Swords. So this is all about you weaving your life. This is a result of you weaving your life the way that you have wanted it to. It's like you're manifesting. You have the magic in your hands and you're manifesting everything that you want for yourself and in your life. We have one more. Ace of Wands and King of Swords. I also feel like a lot of you are doing this in your career as well. Like it's just attracting all the right kinds of things towards you, like the right opportunities, doors opening, and even some things that you didn't expect. That's what I'm hearing. Some things that you didn't even expect. And I also feel as though a lot of you are just open to newer stuff. Like some things it's like you left some room for surprises. You left some room for something unexpected as well. Because sometimes we don't know every single thing that is possible for us. That there is other gifts that Spirit could want to give us that we wouldn't even know to ask for. So I feel like you've left some room for that, which is why that's coming in here. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands and King of Swords. Strength, yeah. So I feel like also this is about you, you're taking that power into your own hands. You are taking the leadership and control over your own life. You are weaving it to be what it is that you want it to be. And you're allowing yourself to have this new beginning, this new passionate beginning for yourself. But you're also in a place of surrender. You're not really trying to force a specific outcome of when it should happen. And I feel like this is all about, this Strength card I feel like the Strength and the Temperance here are working together. Because it does take strength. It takes that patience and that willpower to be able to surrender, to let go, and to not try to stay really focused on some kind of outcome. So that takes a lot of inner strength to build within oneself. Okay, end of the week for Aquarius. We have coming for Aquarius. Okay. So you have the Seven of Swords, which is keeping your boundaries and keeping things to yourself. I feel like there are some things that you hold very sacred to yourself that you're holding close to your chest and you're not really telling anyone about it. And I feel like it has a lot to do with some of the newer path, or maybe it's a new creative idea. With the Page of Wands, again, it's a very passionate energy. It has comes with curiosity and adventure, and it's almost like your inner world is swirling with creative ideas, but you're keeping everything really close to your chest. Like you can feel your life opening up. You can see it opening up in many different ways. But you're also very careful with who you're telling these new insights, these ideas, these dreams, this inspiration to. You're kind of seeing how valuable or how important they are to you, and you're honoring that. You're putting that first. So again, there's that leadership that's coming in from the King of Swords, where you are putting yourself first in that way. That you're being very discerning about sharing the most intimate or secret parts, or the special insights that you get. You're keeping very close to your chest. So you can allow them the space and the environment to grow, to be nourished, to nurture. I'm hearing like you're making yourself the main character in your story. Very beautiful. Okay, so this is interesting. We have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords is about, I'm hearing, discovering the places where we feel like something is missing, or kind of discovering. It's almost like we are reclaiming, I'm hearing like reclaiming these missing parts of ourselves and putting ourselves back together. And I feel like this is the emotional part that I was feeling about this week, because there is a healing, there is a releasing. So I feel as though a lot of you are taking your power back. A lot of you, so if you feel as though there are some areas in your life where you feel as though something is missing, or something was taken away from you, or something was stolen from you. And I'm kind of feeling like with the Nine of Swords, there's this protective nature to it. Like there's this needing to hold on to whatever it is that you have. I'll do one more here. But I feel like you're healing from a lot of this. And this is that new beginning that's opening up here for you. I feel like you're making yourself whole. You're putting all the pieces back together, and you are recreating. You're recreating yourself, your life. You're like building this new reality for yourself. And I really like on the Hope card, there's the worst is behind you. Look up to the light. I feel like this is all being released. Okay. Can we clarify the Nine of Swords and Five of Swords? Wow, I love that. Okay. So we have the Queen of Wands, which is beautiful. So this is, I'm hearing confidence. I'm hearing confidence and happiness and joy returning back to you. It's like some of you are just reclaiming something that was missing, and it's giving you your life back. It's giving you your energy back. It's giving you your strength, your charisma. There's this light that is being lit from within. And I'm hearing it's a light that no one can distinguish. And I'm also feeling as though a lot of you are being so much more authentic, or you're allowing yourself to be authentic. Not that you aren't, but it's almost as if you are embracing it. You're embracing it more, or you're letting it be seen. You are shining. And then we have the Star card, which is so beautiful. This is that hope, that dream coming true. It's almost like you're seeing your hopes being confirmed. You're seeing the evidence of the manifestations that you have been putting out are starting to come into your life. You're seeing how, like, I'm hearing the bigger picture. So it's almost like you're seeing the bigger picture of how why things have been the way they have been, and what you needed to do and the lessons behind everything. With the Star card, it's like you are reaching a milestone. You're reaching like this junction in your life where it's all kind of making sense. Like all the pieces are starting to kind of fit together, and it's like, you know what you need to do, releasing a lot of it. So what I'm hearing is that by being able to make sense of all of the pieces, you're finding that you don't need to hold on to them anymore, that you can let them go. Because you get it. You get what purpose they had for you in your life. And it's almost like you're kind of taking stock of some of those things and asking yourself, well, do I still need to hold on to this though? Do I still need this? Or can I let this one go? Will this help me in the future by holding on to this, or is this going to hold me back? So I feel like you're kind of looking at this milestone in your life, like this place, and kind of assessing, what do I need to hold on to? What do I need to let go of? What's okay to let go of? Where can I give myself permission to let go? And then kind of moving forward here. So you have a really successful, prosperous year ahead of you. And it almost feels as though this time period right now, this retrograde period, which I feel like is starting mostly, the energies are kind of really trickling in this week. And I believe it goes until February 3rd. But it's almost like a quick assessment, a quick break, a quick catch up on some things and reflecting, and then the energy is going to pick up again. So yeah. And then I've been holding on to this card for like 5 minutes. Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. So there we go. This is that beginning, that new beginning of prosperity. I also feel like a lot of you are starting to see the fruits of your labor. Like you're starting to see things grow. You're seeing that the energy that you're putting towards something is working. You're seeing what's working, what's not working. And so you're cultivating, you're building, you are continuing to take things one thing at a time and allowing, spirit to co-create with you here. So, oh my gosh, at the bottom of the deck, we have 2 of Cups. I swear. So you guys, 10 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 2 of Cups, there is definitely some kind of really strong relationship here for some of you. And it feels like, like a really spiritual connection, like a deep bond, mirror souls. I try to refrain from certain terminology because I feel like sometimes it makes things confusing, but I do really feel like there is... I'm hearing sharing. I want to share with someone. I want to share with. That's what I heard. So I don't know if that's I want to share my life with, or I want to share, I don't know, sharing something. But I'm hearing the word share. Letting someone in and sharing what you have with them. It's very, very special. It's beautiful. So I think that's going to resonate with someone here. Okay. Let's go into animal guidance. It's an animal message for Aquarius this week. January 17th to the 23rd. I am seeing travel. I feel like some of you are going to be traveling and going to places you've always wanted to go. I mean, I don't know if it's a great time to travel, but I did see that. Maybe in the future here. Okay, wow, look at that. Beautiful. Dream the world into being. So you're definitely, your visualizations, see, that's what I was kind of feeling with that hope card. It's like you are super intuitive right now. Your antenna is really, really sharp. And that power that you have to be able to manifest through your visualizations, through what you say, through what you're focusing on, is going to come at rapid speed, is what I'm hearing here. But it's interesting because they're also drawing my attention to how small the lizard is. And it's almost unsuspecting a little bit. So maybe for some of you, you're going to be shining in a way where it's like all of a sudden. And now they're bringing me back to that star card. So it's like all of a sudden, all the attention is on you, or there's going to be some kind of progress or movement forward where you all of a sudden feel like it's almost like people didn't see you coming, or you were a bit like behind the scenes, undercover, working on something. But then the minute you're ready to kind of do this big reveal, or you're ready to kind of be more seen out in the world, you're not holding back anymore. If you are holding back, not saying that all of you are holding back, but I'm just saying that if you're kind of coming into this space of being more out in the open in some form or another, that it's going to surprise some people. That's what I'm hearing, because it's like, don't let the small stature fool you, is what I'm hearing with the lizard spirit. Yeah. Okay. One more. Guidance message for Aquarius this week. Oh, I love that. Happiness. How beautiful. So again, this is about surrender, going with the flow, and bringing that sense of joy and optimism and happiness into your life. I really feel like success is just on your side this year, for sure. And I feel like you're going to keep seeing a lot of that kind of trickle in many different ways. And I feel like it's going to show up in ways that you didn't even ask for, you didn't even think was possible for you. So it's like you may be focusing on career and work, and then it's like the love of your life walks through the door or something, you know? So it's happiness in so many different ways, but it's all in favor of your soul growth. I feel like a lot of you have signed on for a specific path where there's like this time where you're ready to kind of receive a lot of these gifts. It's like you had to kind of go through these soul lessons, these experiences, and now I'm just keep feeling like there's something that's making sense, or some pieces are fitting together, and that's going to really help you to enjoy your life, or it's going to help you see something really clearly, where you can move forward with this lightness and this happiness. So beautiful reading, Aquarius. This is it's like a spiritual, you're spiritually evolving on a profound level that is attracting that abundance. I think that's actually the mechanism behind the abundance that you're attracting, is that this there's like this expansion. So I'll leave it there. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next week. Bye, Aquarius.